well, somehow just going upstairs to get the chocolate and candy, which by the way are not the same thing, woke me up a little bit. Oh my god. Arnie, shut the fuck up with your fucking phone calls. Just going and getting it, but it's man if I moved. I got chocolate and Starburst. Chocolate is not candy, it's chocolate. Okay, let's make that perfectly clear. Every time I hear someone say, well, a chocolate bar, a candy bar, my brain hurts. Smarties, English Smarties. English and Canadian. I'm pretty sure they have them in the States anyways. Are chocolate. Starburst, Skittles, the candy, well, I don't know if it's really candy. The Smarties that I would call rockets are candy. But are little flavored chalky things really candy? It's a whole other can of worms. At first I was like, hey, coffee crisp, I can eat that. I was like, and then I was like, oh yay, oh look, other chocolate. So I got an Arrow bar, a Kit Kat, 2 coffee crisp, a pack of Smarties, which I'm eating right now. And that's water. Yeah, you don't get to see me anymore. Well, and like 4 packs of Starburst, but it's 2 each. It's original and Fave Reds, and yes, it's all Halloween candy, so yeah. Halloween candy that didn't go to any children. Because I'm protecting their teeth. I'm not protecting mine, though. And I have a lot of cavities, and my wisdom teeth are running out of my head, and then I'm broke because I am on medical leave still. Good evening, Gold. It's me, Arnie. Were you awake? Yes. I'm always really bad or not. It's so cute. I just love it. I was wondering, you happen to have year-end mail? Can't seem to catch one. Hard to speak with a fucking Starburst in your mouth. What is its weakness, I wonder? I took it out. Let's talk again, huh? Okay, Arnie, you fucking idiot. Let's call World's mother. Hello? Maybe it was a bad idea with the Starburst. Oh, hi, Gold. Working hard? Oh, so you're in Signwood City? Isn't that where they're building that Safari Zone? Is it open yet? By the way, you saved up... Really? A fucking microphone sitting stationary on a table falls forward. More news at 11. You saved up 13,947, whatever the fuck that money's called. Do you want to keep on saving? Yes, as long as you don't spend my money for me. Which she's gonna continue to do. don't even know what I can frickin' train with, because everything in the ocean is fucking overpowered. Am I just severely underpowered? Who knows? I need something that fucking has surf. Like Wolfbird. I guess Shackle can go fuck off. Fuckle himself? Was that a male? It doesn't matter. Of course, it's a fucking Pokemon I haven't caught. Pokemon. If I say Pokemon, please feel free to troll me in the comments. Like someone make a counter of how many times I say Pokemon instead of Pokemon. Or Pokemon. Because it's pronounced Pokemon. Even Ash Ketchum knows that. I'd rather have the experience points than catch a man time right now. But now my only grass Pokemon is probably gonna die to this, probably gonna fade to this fucking tentacle. Or not. Will probably faint to this fucking tentacle. Possibly. Like, maybe not. See, this is where I get angry. That's where I get angry. There's literally no point in me continuing. Like, what did that do? Freaking Weeping Bells is gone. Oh, whole lot of good that did. I'm gonna put on the YouTube video I'm watching, and I don't care if it's in the background.
So guys, freaking beheading everybody around her.
It's Among Us, but for once it's not the fucking Sidemen. It's fucking Valkyrie. I think someone called her Valkyrie and she didn't correct them. Maybe it's like a cute nickname thing that her friend called her. I don't know. Or they called her Valkyrie because her name is Ray. Chill. Ray is is her. Rachel is her government name. Which, like, seriously, like, no one just uses their fucking birth name anymore. Like, literally, no. Like, people to the point of their online handle is what they want everyone to call them. It's one thing if you're a rapper or whatever, but if you call someone who, like, you call a YouTuber by their actual name, that's their government. Like, what do you mean your government name? The government doesn't fucking name you. This isn't 1984 if that's a plotline in that book. Like, your parents gave you a name. It's the thing with, like, Muhammad Ali. His actual name. Did his parents not give him that? But he became a Muslim and changed his name. Congratulations. The more congratulations is on him being like a great boxer and yeah, when he was not dead. Fuck's sake. I'm just gonna make sure I can never, ever put it to full screen. So that we don't have that problem. I can click on the screen and it doesn't even matter because nothing's gonna be. Everything's gonna be frozen. Oh my god. How is my voice unable to be heard? I haven't adjusted the fucking volume. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Is this seriously fucking happening? I haven't changed the volume. I reset my computer. I haven't changed anything. Or is it just because I have a headphone on? Maybe. Possibly. It's also because the computer that Best Buy sold me before I went to for the college program I was marked for it. That's a piece of shit speaker. And the guy also just like straight up lied. Unless things changed before I went. Because he's like, oh, you gotta download VLC player because that's what you're gonna be watching most videos on. I barely watched videos that weren't on YouTube. And I didn't need VLC player at all. I literally deleted it from my computer before I went to that program. Didn't need it at all. Don't know what he was talking about. Wait, did I? I thought I got 2 of each. Where's the pink one? Starburst. Okay, what the fuck? I grabbed 2 of each. Doesn't make any sense. I can barely fucking do the stream because I have to constantly check if you can hear me. And that just sounds terrible. I don't even know what fucking gain does, but it's on 24 decibels of gain because you barely can hear me in different games. No one's even watching, I'm just watching my own stream. Oh my god.
my god.
I'm watching my own stream on my stream manager on YouTube Studio. Like, why does it say connect streaming software? Because YouTube is run by fucking lizards. Not that lizards are dumb. Well, you know, like lizards, but lizard people, if they exist, are not necessarily dumb. I don't want lizard people to spawn out of nowhere and kill me. You never know what's gonna happen, so... you know, we don't know about the universe, we just know about ourselves. I don't think lizards are running the government. I think it's more likely that it's aliens, but... To be fair, I'm not the Illuminati, but I think that some countries' rivalries are an illusion, possibly, or that all the frickin' fighting that the internet has caused has been written by someone. It's just a chess match. Like, I think all the political bullshit, which is mostly American politics, let's be honest here. It's infected Canada and infected the rest of the world. I think someone is controlling all of that. I think there are people in power that want to divide the people and are making people just not think right. And that goes for conservatives and progressives or liberals or Democrats or Republicans or whatever the fuck you want to say. And there's like that in England as well. Because like, I've talked about this before, but like, the trans community, or maybe it's their allies that say it. I actually do not know. Because it's not like I don't have anything against them. I have something against the community, and I can't find the right people to talk to that are nuanced, that won't jump at the tiniest thing. People say not to conflate biological sex and gender, but then they turn around and a trans woman will say, no, I am female, I've always been female. Now, like, the argument against that is like, no, you're trans. You're a male, but you're a trans woman. However, there's neurobiological evidence shows that a trans woman has a brain that resembles a woman's. Sorry. A cis woman's, a female's. They would still have male in their brain because they're biologically male, but... And the same goes for gay men. So there's something weird there. I don't know how to rectify that. I don't want to connect them too much, as I've said before. But there's that. But like, people don't want their brain scanned. Or Emma Watson will defend trans people and say they don't have to prove who they are. But I'm sure there's trans people who are not against the idea of passing and will say that it is a problem that anyone can say they're trans and they'll be believed. And, you know, they could go into a washroom and rape people. But anyone could be a rapist. A man, like, the people are like, oh, I don't want a man going into a washroom with my daughter. What about your son? Just because he has a penis doesn't mean he can defend himself. A man could rape your son. A female who says she is a man, a trans man, not to be confused with a trans am, I'm sorry, could rape your son as well. A woman could rape another woman, a man could rape another man, like cis, like biologically male and female. Anyone could rape anyone, and anyone could rape a fucking child. Anyone could be evil. You don't have to look evil to be evil. Like, there's a post on the internet from long ago. It's like, a biker, and fuck, I don't know. I think it's like the parents told their kid to stay away from him. He was like a big teddy bear, basically, because not all bikers are part of a gang. Like, duh. A lot of people who are bikers just like motorbikes, and maybe they are, maybe like the men are physically fit and have big beards, but that doesn't mean they're tough and or doesn't mean tough, but doesn't mean they're scary or bad. So like anyone could be a bad person or a good person. Anyone could be a fucking rapist. And there's like, go back to the trans thing, there's a lot of back and forth on that. So that's where people are so divided, because people, there's neurobiology that proves people are what they are, but they don't want to look at it. Like, they don't, and the people who hate them definitely don't, and the people who that don't understand what an acronym is, who think it's all one thing, just baffle my brain. And especially, there's people who are immigrants, and not immigrants from Europe or Africa, well, maybe Africa, but Indians and people from the Indian subcontinent or the Middle East, because I see a lot of names that say these things that make me feel like they're from the Middle East. Not from this. Africa's full of it. I mean, obviously the U.S. and like North America's full of it, and Europe's full of it. But so there's people who don't know what an acronym is all across the board. But so I guess I need to call out the Middle Eastern people. But because I guess they could know what an acronym is because they're not brain dead stupid. I don't know why I said that. I think it's just more like maybe those areas are less educated and they might not understand acronyms so much. I don't know. But then if I'm saying that, then why am I making fun of them for not knowing what an acronym is? I don't know. Like, how many acronyms exist? And there's like, people from the US or from Canada or from England grouping it all into one thing. Well, but there you go. The people who grouped it all into one thing are the people who are those things. For one thing, I don't think that you should put genders and sexualities into one group. Yes, it's like, oh, it's a community, or like, it's an alliance to protect them and to allies to each other. But you can have separate groups. Because people think they're all one thing. How can someone be... Okay, well, lesbians are gay. I don't know why they're still lesbian. That's just weird that it's a... Gay means homosexual. You can't be gay and a lesbian at the same time. Like, you can't be a gay man and a gay woman at the same time unless you're bi-gender or you have multiple personality dissociative identity disorder. I think that's that would be very different. You can't be all 5 of those things at the same time, as well as two-spirit and intersex and asexual. Like, you can't be asexual and bisexual and gay and a lesbian at the same time. A gay man and a gay woman at the same time. Not like... Okay, you could be in certain situations if your personalities or whatever the correct term is, or you have different genders. So sometimes you're a man, so you would be a straight man, and sometimes you're a woman, so you'd be a lesbian. I guess that would be how it works, but you can't. They're not all like that. Not everyone who is in that community is all of those things. But people are so stupid that they say, and it's not just the people who hate them, it's the people who support them, say LGBTQ people. What? What? Like, what? Okay, now I can't even think of an acronym at the top of my head to compare that to, but maybe I should play Pokemon. But no, my point is, people are so divisive, or divided on things that in those communities they're divided about. Like, there's people who are trans women who are like, no, I'm not a female, I'm a trans woman. I'm not a woman, I'm a trans woman. Like, but then there are people who are like, no, I'm female, and people are like, no, they shouldn't have to prove who they are. And like, most of what J.K. Rowling had said was, I don't like that kids are given hormone drugs. Which, maybe there's research that says it's fine, but there's doctors that say, like, it could cause cancer. And there's lots of people who took hormones that regret it because they decided it when they were a teenager. Like, sexuality is one thing, but you should decide, and being trans is one thing, but you should decide on the actual hormones when you're an adult. Even when you're, like, in 27, you can make a stupid decision about your life. But, like, okay, maybe some of the things she said were actually transphobic, but she knew that she said one thing, that one of the things she accidentally retweeted, but that means that she was following that account, so I don't know what to believe on that. But she said that she knows and loves trans people. I believe her. Like, I'm not an ally or an enemy, so well, I guess I'll be an ally, but you have to be an ally or people will basically crucify you. It has gone for nearly 30 minutes and I've not actually played that much Pokemon, but it doesn't matter because I'm talking. Fucking training video, it's not a fucking proper thing, it's not going to be numbered. I don't know. Like, people won't actually look at neurobiological evidence for things. People will ignore them, like my brother. I literally told him all of this, and he just continues to ignore it and look at fucking people saying it's all fake and disgusting. It's definitely become a trend. There's definitely people who are not trans that think they're trans, or they're something else and they're told that they're that, or maybe there's bisexuals who are told that they're gay instead of being told that they're bisexual, because bisexuals are invisible. They're hated by both sides. Which is great. Sarcastically great. So not great. Not great for me. And like, I don't know what I'm saying. I should be writing these things down before I say them. But like, if trans people agreed on the science of it and could actually educate people and saying, instead of saying, just accept us, then maybe the other side would be like, oh, science. Because they're like, oh no, it's common sense, chromosomes, and blah blah blah. And they conflate sex and gender, just like trans people do as well. But if they were actually told, no, the science that you were taught isn't actually complete, or hey, science didn't just stop in the 1950s, or the 1970s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2010s, like whichever decade or year. Like, science continues, and I don't know how old the research about like the gay brains is, and then the trans brains. And obviously there's like agender people, and then there's, I don't think a lot of those genders are even real. I think trans is one thing, and maybe agender, and then the sexualities with asexual and bisexual, and then homosexual and heterosexual. It's like 4-point compass. Oh, and then in the middle would be like, if you're bisexual but you're only romantic with one of them. I'm not gonna complete the whole compass. The problem, like, we're so divided because no one can agree, even within one side. Because each side is divided, and then those sides, those divisions are divided further. And the other thing that J.K. Rowling had said that everyone was up in arms about, this was years ago, obviously, but on Twitter, but I'm still talking about it, I don't care. People are still angry at her, so. About the people who menstruate. Okay, so she said, oh, women, like, she made fun of it by saying, what were they called? And she said, made fun of them by saying a bunch of misspellings of women. Well, that is a little transphobic. She could have said females. Because trans men are females, and I'm sure some of them are like, yeah, I'm biologically female, but just don't talk about it too much, or don't bring it up. Don't call me a woman. If their brain resembles more of a male's brain, then they're male. You are your brain over your body. Like, you know, you can be physically fit and an athlete, but if you're stupid, then what are you? You're just an athlete. I mean, obviously athletes work hard, but a lot of athletes are actually intelligent in their own field. But there are a lot of people who are, I'm sure that the people that are athletic and want to be athletes, but are really stupid, don't get anywhere because you need to go through school to get like a scholarship and to move forward in like being an athlete. Or maybe there's still like top athletes who are just dumb as a bag of bricks. Dumber than a bag of bricks, which is an insult to the bricks. Or maybe dumb as a bag of bricks would be an insult to the bricks. Any hoozle. What I'm saying is, like, I think that there's someone controlling all that and continuing to divide us. You know, when everyone was up in arms about COVID, or at least part of the world, some people were like I'm sure people were angry at first about not so much the masks, and I guess there was gloves, and the vaccines, but people were angry that things are being closed, or opened and then closed, but that was later. Right when people were talking about all COVID stuff, George Floyd was killed. Now, that could have been a coincidence and just been a racist cop being a racist cop. But that set off a whole movement, which... Why was that the straw that broke the camel's back, is what I want to know. Like, was it because he couldn't breathe? Now, I hate to, big hole, but you can't speak if you can't breathe. But I guess, you can't breathe is easier to say than I am having trouble breathing. Really, I don't know. I guess all the people who were angry about that were probably wearing their masks and stuff. But then, everyone who was like, no, all lives matter, was crucified. Because it is missing the point. But apparently, Black Lives Matter doesn't just include black people, it includes all people of color. So then why wouldn't you just say all lives matter then? Stop Asian hate and say all Asians matter or lives matter? Or, no, not fucking else. I mean, I guess it's just a different thing, but that was bigger than the Asian one. I'm just going off in different directions and saying, not articulating properly. I'm sure someone knows what I'm trying to say. It doesn't make any sense to be against people saying no, all lives matter, or just... Okay, so I guess some people that said no, all lives matter, like, they thought that they were saying just Black Lives Matter. Obviously they weren't, but I think that a good replacement for that is all lives matter, because that includes Black lives. And that is a better sentiment. Because if you're not just talking about black people, or if you think that black means anyone that's not white, you're fucking really weird. I was gonna say retarded, but yeah, ridiculous. But no, I need to go back to the other thing. Like, no, I guess that's it. Trans people, and then probably more allies than trans people, ignore the neurobiology, and of course the other side ignores the neurobiology because they don't eat for it. And if anyone tells them, they just ignore them, or continue to say things about chromosomes. Chromosomes are not your brain. Pretty sure. Maybe they are. But even apparently your genitals are not the only thing that proves your biology, your body's sex. And people also don't have their friggin' chromosomes scanned. So scan things, people. Biology and neurobiology like need to be pushed further. I want like a trans neurobiologist to talk about these things, or a gay neurobiologist to talk about these things, like both the brain things. A gay trans person who's in neurobiology needs to be like, brains matter, brain matter. All brains matter. Gray matter. Gray lives matter. Because it's brains. Gray. No. That doesn't work. So yeah, I think that basically there's people like controlling the division and preventing people from being educated. Well, that's what TikTok goes on about, but people on TikTok are also fucking crazy, so I don't know. I just want people to be like, hey, if your brain if someone's brain resembles that of a fucking biological female, then maybe it's not just a fucking mental illness, and maybe it's not just them feeling that way, and maybe they should get their brain scanned to prove it. If they're saying that, oh, I'm a woman, or I'm a female, scan your brain. And now it's probably not that accessible. It's probably expensive or inaccessible and expensive. So if it's normalized and and people know about it, then people will fund it. And it'll get a lot of people who don't think it's real to be like, I guess it is. I don't know how for sure all the freaking neurobiology is, but if there's dedicated research put into it, then it's probably serious. Now that I've procrastinated with this move, which is not what I was doing, but I kind of have. Yawn, sweet kiss, confusion. Fuck. Okay, I guess sleep and confusion and these two special move and a status move, but it's metronome for fuck's sakes, are better than encore, so let's just get an encore, and it's been like 40 minutes. Yes. Oh, for fuck's... Oh, that's Weeping Bell. Knockoff. User slaps down the Pope's item, preventing the item from being used during battle. Is that only good for competitive battles? Any train? I can't get the answer to this. There's no one watching. And by the time you can comment in the comment section down below, I'll have already done it. Like this. Oh look, Tiffany. Fucking bitch. Evening, how are you doing? This is Tiffany. My Clefairy's adorable, don't you think so? I can't see it. I always sleep next to it. It's so fluffy and warm. Oh, and we had to battle a wild Venonat a while ago. Well, that other guy has a Venonat. Maybe he caught it after you battled it. I don't know. My Clefairy got frightened, so we ran away as fast as we could. I just can't help feeling protective of my Clefairy. Bye-bye. Don't ask how I am or anything. How's your mom? How's the Pokemon journey going? How are your Pokemon doing? Nothing. Just telling me about your frickin' Clefairy. Gaze upon my field of fucks and see that it is barren. I mean, I guess if I'm asking them to care about my Pokemon, I should care about their Clefairy. But suck my dick. Really? N-word? Really, nigga? There, I said it. Ooh. Ooh. Oh no. Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck off. Fuck Nintendo. God, this game is so fucking overrated. I'm sure I had this much trouble with Leaf Green and Fire Red. What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on is that I assured myself. Okay, Bubble Beam is fucking overpowered. I don't know what she said. Oops. I'm sure my voice is unable to be heard. Yeah, fucking hell. I don't understand this bullshit. Why is only desktop audio and mic there? Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello. Can you hear me properly? Not really. I'm so sick of this fucking OBS bullshit. Or my mic. I got it from Walmart, but I don't have money coming on my fucking ass, so that's why I can't pay for a better one. Fuck off. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, of course. Well, there she said I'm crushed. I was gonna check what fucking Susie said. Fuck's sakes. You look so elegant riding on your Pokemon, is what she said. That's what she said. Like, exactly. Like, that's what the woman said. It's always fucking something. You can fuck right off, Tentacle. Are you kidding me? Fine, fucking make it faint. Jesus H. Christ. Holy fuck. Holy fucking shit, man. And I can't fly until after I've beaten fucking what's-his-face, Chuck. I don't know what his name is, the fucking gym leader. I'm pretty sure his name is Chuck. Or, well, his name is Chuck now. How about that? It's not mean to run, and I didn't run. Good. The only fucking thing that'll be able to fight anything. I have a bike, so now I can just do this. A mill tank! Wonderful, Togepi. Fucking disable. Everything's level 13, so how am I supposed to... Everything is a low level here and a high level on the ocean. This is so fucking bullshit. Everyone loves sucking this game's dick. I'm not gonna fucking try to catch it. This is so fucking stupid. Like, this is so fucking stupid. Holy fucking Christ. I'm not ever gonna get to the fucking level quick to fucking beat that fucking dude. But if they didn't add crystal stuff, then people would have fucking whined like little bitches back then. Everyone whined because there was no Battle Frontier in the fucking Ruby and Sapphire remakes. Which was a bunch of fucking battles. I want, like, story behind the battles. I guess it's the same as the gym leaders. But you have to actually beat the gym leaders to progress, so that's the whole thing. That's why I'm okay with the gym leaders. Oh my gosh. It was just the battle tower, but turned into the battle frontier. That's exactly what it was. If there had been like, oh, Team Magma and Aqua are back and they're fucking with people, or Team Rocket showed up and they're back, like, that would have been cool and been a precursor to this game. And you gotta face them and do the fucking Battle Frontier. But no, it was just, oh, Battle Frontier, battles, boring as fuck. I like the trailer for Emerald with the frickin' snake thing, but it turned out to not be anything of interest. If the only thing that you like about Emerald is the Battle Frontier, if that's the only reason you think it's better, then it's not better. See, the thing with this, I don't want to be fucking playing this all night. It's already 11. I already fucking spent hours on the couch because I was upset because of my bump, and I was like, I was put in a bad mood because of my shocking, because I've dealt with it so much over the past fucking 6 years that now it just depresses me. He's just walking, but when you do the freaking speedy speed. Oh, Kagurnapicorn, yay! They couldn't fit all the letters, apparently. Remember Prison Cheerberry? That was some good times back then. In 1999, when I was 2 years old. Sup? This is Brent. How are you? I'm good, Brent. Thanks for asking. Did you know Bill's mother is said to have been a Camino girl? That's weird that you brought that up. So that's it then. just realized as I'm sitting down that I had muted the game before just leaving, and that I could probably just have it muted, but I guess I like to play Pokemon with the volume. And also, this whole, I mean, I went to the washroom and filled up my water, but it was like a I'm leaving to think about what just happened thing. But if it's in a video, people are going to get annoyed and just click off because they expect everything to be a game show on a set, or people going on vacation and then complaining about it, sidemen, or people playing Among Us or something, or a game that came out just now, and then people harassing me in my comments saying, after I said something to them, like making fun of them with their fucking stupid anime profile picture and their stupid fucking skull emojis, they were like, oh, you're saying that when you have a name of Anti-HyperLink, what's wrong with my name? It's a fucking username, fucking brain dead, fucking putting brains, fucking retard moron. And then talking about me playing Mario on YouTube. Have you not been on YouTube before? There are thousands upon thousands of fucking Mario videos, and it's not just for kids. Mario came out in 1985. Super Mario is extremely popular among people who are fucking 85 years old themselves. Like, you fucking pudding brain fucking teenagers. If you don't like my channel, don't fucking comment on it. And then I'm deleting the comments and they're like, well, YouTube Studio is just not showing me my comments. I set every comment to be held for review. But then they're like, the person is like, stop deleting comments, you coward. But I couldn't find the comment. So did they delete their own fucking comment? Or did YouTube delete it for me? Does YouTube think holding everything for review means don't let any comments forward? I want to review them. So I just need to let people harass me? Like the fucking Middle Eastern people telling me to chase money like a dog? It's okay for them to say that, you know. That person that said that, it was like a year or so ago. I'm sure YouTube would be completely okay with them saying that because they're fucking brown. But I guarantee the fucking dipshit that said, oh, because your name is Anti-HyperLink and you're playing Mario is fucking white. Guarantee it's a fucking 15-year-old white fucking American boy whose dick is about 3 inches long. Please tell me I'm not gonna have to fight with them when they were just fucking connected. So yeah, I'm gonna have to just delete or speed up that part of the video where I left. Or maybe someone can see the humor in it and just watch. Wait for me to come back. No one's watching on stream, so it doesn't even fucking matter. That would have been funnier if it was live. Oh my god, I'm so sick of the fucking phone. Ignored that person. Why is it going left when I'm going up? I'm going left and right when I need to. But it just decides that I'm going in a different direction than I'm going in. Is there one viewer? There was one viewer for 30 seconds or something? Because if something isn't like They don't. If someone doesn't have a green screen and a 4K camera, then they just click off. If they're not playing a game that came out last week, or it's not Valorant, or some fucking Call of Duty bullshit, or Fortnite, which is also for children, as is Among Us. So if it's rated E for everyone, then it is rated E for everyone and not for children. I'll play whatever the fuck I want to play, and if you don't like it, you can come find me, and I'll tell you what I think about you. If you don't like it, come try and assault me, and I'll knock your teeth down your throat. With that. Keep insulting me in my comments, and still see what fucking happens. I'm not gonna fucking hurt you at all, because I don't have the power to do that, and I wouldn't do it anyway, probably. I don't need to be harassed by fucking brain-dead little fucking Sidemen fans, because even if they're not fans of the Sidemen, that's basically what they are in personality. And I'm a Sidemen fan, but only to a certain degree. I can't fucking stand most of them. Can't fucking stand Vic or Simon. Josh is tolerable. I like both Harry and JJ. I can't stand Ethan most of the time, because all he does is fucking whine and complain about everything. Every single video, Ethan has a fucking temper tantrum. Maybe people are mean to you because you fucking whine every single fucking Sidemen video. And, oh, Vic was bullied so much. He fucking bullies his fucking friends constantly. He constantly fucking insults both JJ and Harry, calling them stupid. And people seriously think he is so smart and think he's just this fucking genius. He's not. He made his money from selling fucking snacks at school, which he probably bought from a fucking convenience store and then resold them, which is that illegal in England? I'm pretty sure you can't sell things at school at all. I guess English kids are allowed to do that. And then he made money from Minecraft servers? How do you even make money from a fucking Minecraft server? Ads? Like, I've never understood that. Like, people make money off their Minecraft server. How? Like, Vic is, out of all of them, Vic is the most arrogant and fucking entitled little bitch on that fucking, in that fucking group. Hobie and Josh are the most tolerable. Harry and JJ are just hilarious. Harry's more tolerable than JJ, and everything that Harry says is, oh, you can't cancel him. Like, he barely says anything, and then he does something completely fucking normal, or like, they constantly make fun of him and call him autistic, even though they probably don't even understand what that is. And people in the comment section call him autistic. People who are autistic think he's autistic. I'm pretty sure he's not fucking autistic. And they diagnose people based on themselves. Like, if Harry's autistic, then I'm autistic, because a lot of his behavior reminds me of myself. But, and then people are like, okay, autistic people can't understand sarcasm. Well, okay, apparently I am on the spectrum. I have like slightly Asperger's, but people don't use Asperger's anymore because he was a Nazi. So the person that discovered part of the spectrum was a Nazi. But they don't, like, Yeah, okay, he was an actual Nazi, not just a Nazi scientist, I assume. So they just say autism spectrum disorder. But apparently people, they just blanket term all of autistic people into saying that they can't understand sarcasm. So if I'm autistic, then that doesn't make any sense. I'm the fucking king of sarcasm. I mean, I don't need to toot my own horn, but I can understand sarcasm. Maybe not in, like, text form, but can anyone? I mean, sometimes in text form you can understand it, but like, a lot of the time people, well, no, that doesn't have anything to do with it. I was gonna say, people make a comment and then someone else comments on it and then everyone's like, it's a joke! But most of these fucking comments are not jokes. It's completely unrelated to the assignment. There's some, like, Star Wars video, like, cosplay, and there's a hot girl, and then the stormtrooper said something, and someone in the comments said something, but, like, it didn't make any sense. And he's like, it's a joke. Well, no, jokes usually make sense. And aren't the wrong logic. Like, you can't just... anything you say is a joke. Like, that's not how the real world works. But yeah, Vic is arrogant and also entitled, and he's just offended by everything. I guarantee that he is one of the reasons that they're so fucking PC. And also, they act like they're not homophobic, but they're extremely homophobic. Like, what was it? There was a video where they're like, I think it was a reaction video where, or was it recently, where they're saying something about fucking their dad or fucking a guy down the street, and they're like, no, obviously fucking a guy down the street is better than fucking your dad. And Toby's like, it's true, or whoever. And then Vic's like, no, it's all poor. Well, to me, that sounds like you're saying it's okay, like, fucking a guy down the street is okay. Like, that's like, to me, that's Vic being against a guy fucking a guy. And if he did mean that, someone would be like, no, he didn't mean that, and then insult me. Or he would just lie and try to cover it up, and everyone would believe him. I mean, YouTube highlights the people that have millions of subscribers. They comment on their videos. YouTube does not give a shit about the little guys. Or they do, but the little guys are the ones with 1 million subscribers. Or 5 million subscribers. I am minuscule. I'm microscopic. They don't give a shit, and I mean, they also might not give a shit because I've sent them, like, messages that some of them were honestly kind of racist, but then I was like, yeah, I fucking take it back. I was extremely angry about... I don't know, like, pandering to religious groups and other things. I just fucking hate religion, and I really hope there's a lot of, like, atheists who are from the Middle East that can get their fucking voice out there, and I hope a lot of atheists who are, you know, brown, or like they're surrounded by Muslims, and they get out of their country and they go to the States or England or Canada, and they can be atheists. But they can't because those countries are now full of them. People can't be atheists around Christians. Like, I don't think fucking Jews even give a shit if anyone's an atheist, because I've literally never seen a Jew fuck with someone because they weren't a Jew. I mean, the Jews and the Muslims are bombing each other, but that's certain people. Like, they just, back in the day in high school, there was lots of Christian videos that were, like, so annoying, and, like, the atheism channels respond to those videos and sometimes Muslim videos, but never anyone who was Jewish shoving their religion down anyone's throat. Because I guess the Jews just keep their mouths shut? I don't... Or maybe they get enough hate that they don't want to say anything? Which I really don't understand that. Is it because of their religion, or is it because of the whole myth of them all being greedy? Humans are greedy in general. Look at what we've done to this planet. Like... And like... One of there's a... Walt Disney was an anti-Semite, and he was a greedy fucking corrupt piece of shit. Who lied about his fucking cartoon being the first one with sound and basically went right to the top. And Fleischer Studios, his rivals in New York, were they Jewish? Because if they were, it adds to that. It's like he like basically put a Jewish company out of business. I don't know if they were just because of the name Fleischer. I don't want to assume. But he also basically stole Mickey Mouse from Fleischer Studios. Like, turned Felix the Cat into Mickey Mouse. Probably. Fleischer Studios still a thing. Was an American animation company. Yeah, there you go. Max and Dave Fleischer. A poor Jewish neighborhood, so yeah, they were Jewish. Unless they just lived in a Jewish neighborhood. Hold on. There's nothing known about their parents? Max Fleischer kind of looks... Never mind. He's got the fucking tooth, so he had the toothbrush mustache. So... Yep, there we go. Max... Mayer Fleischer, so that's his real... That was his real name. Max Fleischer was born on July 19th. July 19th? Okay, no, that's not June 19th. 1883 to a Jewish family. Yeah, so yeah, exactly. Walt Disney, the anti-Semite, was rivals with a Jewish fucking studio. Animation studio, which is bloody ironic, or very fitting. And who was the fucking greedy, corrupt ones? Not the Fleischers, but the Disneys. I don't know if Walt Disney and it was brothers versus brothers, so I don't know if Walt's brother was a piece of shit, but maybe. Walt Disney was a fucking piece of shit, and I mean, like, Mickey Mouse being a ripoff, and like, has anything been original from Disney at all? For the most part, it's them ripping things off, or them adapting things. Like, all the famous Disney cartoons throughout the fucking last century were adaptations of fairy tales. And everyone knows these Disney ones because Disney fucking drilled it into people's heads. In the original Beauty and the Beast, the fucking Rose had nothing to do with anything. In The Little Mermaid, she killed herself at the end. It wasn't a happy ending. Like... So it's frickin' ironic that fucking anti-Semite pieces of shit think that I don't understand where that even came from. Like, is there an origin to that? Or is it just, did it come from Christians hating Jews and then it evolved into like some other thing? Like, did it start as religion and then turn into something else? I don't know if people who hate Jews are hating them because of their religion. I think it's mostly that the bullshit about them being greedy and corrupt. There's tons of people who are greedy and corrupt and are not Jewish. And I'm sure there's some that are Jewish, but that's not because they're Jewish, it's because they're individually assholes. You know, like, fucking Christ. People are stupid. is my point. People on all sides of all kinds of spectrums, I'm not like, you know, I just was talking about autism, so not that one. But people are stupid. They generalize people, well, generalize people with autism by saying they don't, all people who are autistic don't understand sarcasm. I'm pretty sure Harry understands sarcasm. And everything he does is, oh, it's sus. Like, the Santa Claus in the telescope and being like, no, Santa, she's too young. That's hilarious. That's not him being a fucking pedophile, that's him joking about Santa Claus being a pedophile. He fucking has a list of children and checks if they're naughty or nice and then comes down their chimney to give them fucking presents. That's creepy. Watching children all fucking year is creepy. Like, what the fuck, Santa Claus? Can I get a restraining order? I mean, I'm 26, so I don't need a restraining order. And also, Santa Claus doesn't fucking exist, but... You know, like... It's weird. I'm just babbling. I'm making sense here and there, I hope. People are stupid and people are fucked. And, yo, YouTube may not like me because I've said some, like, hurtful things. But I apologized. And I was like, I'm not gonna say these things again. I'm gonna try to criticize you properly. And not... Doesn't matter if your employees are certain things, unless their business practices are because their employees are of a certain race or religion or sex or gender. Like the BBC literally saying that they don't want to hire white men, or Coca-Cola being like, or something about the white, I don't remember. It's ironic because their fucking Coca-Cola was made of cocaine. I only have a Pokeball. This is not gonna work, is it? Nope. Yawn? Fuck! It's never gonna work. Okay, hold on. Okay, ready? Still bullet punch. Why is it still bullet punch? Okay, well that's just... Okay, that's stupid. I can't escape. Oh, I can't escape, but Anti fled. Oh, he wanted to leave on his terms. I see how it is. Jesus fucking Christ, Entei. At least Togepi is gaining some levels. Utaru's just sitting there. Magnataru. Giraffataru. Taro. Utaro. Hitaro. Togetaro. I gotta go to Heart... I almost said Heart Home. Also almost had HeartGold. Goldenrod City. Look at my goldenrod. Girafarig needs to fucking level up. It's 11:33. I think I've recorded enough for this to be enough of a training video, possibly, but I still haven't actually done anything. You fucking son of a bitch. I don't think I'm gonna end it. I might just end the stream and then do something else. Togepi's evolving! I've never had a Togepi evolve before! Or maybe I have. I don't think I've ever trained a Togepi this far. Right. That's good. That is very good. I am excited. I'm excited. Okay, good. You can actually hear me. Barely, but he's also the speaker on the fucking computer being complete dog shit. I'm so sick of this fucking computer being dog shit. The speaker being dog shit. It's a good thing I had headphones when I did have to listen to things. Sup, this is Huey. How are you? My Poliwag's looking tougher than ever. It looks even tougher than me. Later. That's all you have to say? I guess I didn't talk about just Brent being like, hey, Bill's mom used to be a Camino girl. That's it. See ya. I mean, you asked how I am, I'm pretty sure, so there's that. Better than some other people. But just Bill's mom used to be a fucking Camino girl. Wonderful. Like, what am I gonna do with that information? Gold hasn't even met her. May has. It's been an hour and a half. I mean, I spent 40 minutes ranting about things, but I haven't gotten that far with training. I don't think I am going to be able to beat Wazine. But I guess I could just have another training video the next time. And it's not like I have to right away do another video. So I guess there's going to be a while before there's a numbered, like, proper progression episode. Because we are at... Where are we at? Okay, so... HeartGold and then Skyward Sword. I don't think I'm going to do that tonight. Banjo-Kazooie. More Thief Simulator 2, which I played 2 episodes when I did 2 episodes when it first came out, and it's probably... Like, no one cares anymore. And by the time I release the actual videos, no one's going to care. Or they will care. I don't know. What am I saying? I'm playing fucking Pokemon HeartGold. People still like to watch frickin' Pokemon Red, so... Pokemon. I said Pokemon. Pokemon. Please, just bash me in the comments for mispronouncing Pokemon. Call me a whore. I might like that, though. Spider-Man, the Rayman game, and then more Legends of Zelda Skyward Sword. And then what we got? Digimon, New Super Mario Brothers, where I have to redo all the World 7. Yay, I'm so excited for that. Streets of LA, more Raimi, and start Figment. Okay. Back to Dark Forces, Star Wars Dark Forces. It's okay. Limbo, Tales. Okay, so I mean, I've played a little bit of that. I was already going to start it, but then the reviews of Cattails kind of just turned me off. Like, they weren't bad, but all the people were talking about this book series, and it's like they just like it's something about warrior cats, and it just kind of gave me a weird vibe. I said vibe. I mean, I think calling things a good or bad vibe or a weird vibe existed before people started saying it way too much. So, so I don't know if I'm gonna play that. And some of the normal reviews were like, it's not that great. Like, there were some things that I was like, okay, maybe I shouldn't play this game because it's not that great. Maybe I'll still look into it. Oh no, Limbo was before Cattails. What am I saying? I didn't read that. You're not seeing anything I'm saying. I'm looking at true crime, Cattails, so that might not be a thing. I might just re-roll it. Star Wars Dark Forces, Ocarina of Time 3D. It's been a while. Dead Rising, that will be starting it. So that's on here, not on the Xbox. I bought it for the PC. Ow! Here we go. I own it for the Xbox, but everything that I can play not on a fucking console, I want to play not on a fucking console because of the fucking delay. Because what's the point of me capturing a game if there's just going to be a delay? Spider-Man Raimi games, Thief Simulator, and then Pokemon HeartGold, and then Limbo, and then more Pokemon HeartGold, and HeartGold after that. So that's a while before there's another HeartGold. Of course, my neck had to zap me. That's what puts me in a fucking bad mood and makes me not want to do anything. And it's anxiety of like, when's the next one gonna happen? And oh my god. I have this anxiety medication, which I was told was gonna help me sleep, which apparently anxiety medication is most sleeping pills are also anxiety medication. I don't know why you can't just give me something for my sleep. This fucking pain management doctor completely like misunderstood anything I said. She was like basically saying that me smoking weed was a coping mechanism for my anxiety and depression, which I barely have. And like I told her that I have anxiety because when a bump shocks me, when a fibroma shocks me, I'm like, okay, when's it gonna happen again? When's it gonna happen again? When's it gonna happen again? Just shock me, just shock me, just shock me. And I also said I'm having trouble sleeping because of my physical pain, because my fucking like chest was all fucked up all the time, and my neck shocking me and all my bumps shocking me, and she took that as, oh, you have trouble sleeping because of anxiety and you need these sleeping pills. No, I have anxiety during the day or at night when I'm awake, when I'm being shocked and when I'm in fucking pain all the time and want to sleep all the time. Like, I want to sleep because of my pain. But at night, I can't sleep. I can't sleep during the day because I shouldn't sleep. And I can't sleep at night because I'm always in pain. And she, like, the painkillers that I've been taking for a while, barely done anything. I don't want to go off them because how do I know I'm going to be in more pain? How do I know they have been making my bumps less shocky? I don't think they have because I was still getting bad zaps even when I was taking the fucking painkiller. I'm still taking them. So, like, she just completely ignored what I said. She completely took what I said and was like, oh, I'm just gonna prescribe you these pharmaceutical fucking anxiety pills for you to take for bed, which don't help you during the day at all. And since my last surgery, I haven't had the freaking pain that was keeping me up in the first place. But that has nothing to do with the anxiety medication. Anxiety was not causing my fucking physical pain. Like, it's great that people are talking about mental health more, but you can't just ignore physical health. You have to talk about both of them. You have to focus on both of them. So if something physical is making me not sleep, then don't be like, oh, anxiety, here you go. And I was not told that they were anxiety medication at all. No one told me that. She didn't tell me that. I didn't know that until I was in the hospital taking it. I had no idea it was anxiety medication. So, fucking doctor kept that from me. Thought they were just sleeping pills. which I thought it was weird that on the bottle it said may make you drowsy. I was like, isn't that supposed to be a sleeping pill? That should have been the first clue. So I was given something for sleep that's not a sleeping pill. It's anxiety medication. Are there sleeping pills that are not anxiety medication? I don't know. I don't have full-time anxiety. The anxiety was coming from my fucking physical pain. And yeah, I was smoking weed a lot because I was trying to cope with my bumps, but I was trying to not make myself hurt. I wasn't trying to cure my anxiety from it. Well, I was. It was trying to... Well, but it wasn't at night. Yeah, I would get up in the middle of the night and take and smoke weed to go back to bed. But I would also smoke weed in the middle of the day when I was in incredible pain. Like, the painkillers I'm on are not doing anything, really. The pain just hasn't come back, and I'm starting to feel what I was feeling before in my fucking shoulder just now. Right now. So, everything is slowly coming back after I was in the hospital a second time. And my neck is, like, hurting. It's gonna be hurting more, and I'm not able to fucking move it as much as I was. Because of the fucking neck surgery, or the spine surgery. Like, So yeah, it's gonna be a while for HeartGold, and I don't have to fucking do another numbered episode anyways. And this is all streams. Like, I haven't even gotten through the Twitch stuff. Like, I haven't even gotten to the beginning of Batman Arkham Asylum, so, which I finished here on YouTube. Who's calling me now? Derek. Good evening, Gold. Good evening, Derek. It's me, Derek. Were you awake? Yes, I'm still awake. Hey, listen to this. My Pikachu totally grins when I pinch its cheeks. But it never grins like that for anyone else. I must be special. Well, maybe it's because it's your Pikachu. Oh, and just now my Pikachu beat a wild Raticate. A wild Raticate, I'm saying. Yeah, amazing, isn't it? My Pikachu is awesome. My Pikachu is the greatest. Talk to you later. See, that's normal. That's alright. That's an alright phone call. Your Pikachu sounds great. My voice is cracking more than usual. That was me doing it on purpose. Ugh. Is the camera still on? Yeah, it's still on. It's been on that whole time. That's okay. Whatever. I think that kind of just took the energy out of me. I'm gonna need another coffee dresser. There's garbage upstairs when I went upstairs. Oh, should I do some more training? Or just go get off of this? was a long like break there, but a little bit more of this, just get some more experience points up. I don't think I'm gonna be ready to beat Rayquaza. I don't even know what that means. But Wooper just can't get up, I guess. Well, he can. Oh, Psybeam. Okay, this is good. All the psychic stuff is for Shock or whatever his name is. Psybeam. It's 65. Confusion. I want Odor Sleuth. There's a. Is there a ghost type Elite Four member? Johto Elite 4. No, not 3 and 4. Yeah, 2 and 4. Psychic, Poison, Fighting, Dark. Nope. Well, I don't think I'm gonna use Girafarig in the frickin' Elite Four. No offense, Girafarig, but Girafataro. But I should probably, you know, like, I also have Zubat and stuff, certain Pokemon that I wanted to use, because, I mean, the first time I did this Let's Play, or when I didn't finish it, I had this certain team that I got from the internet that I was going to use. I was going to use that, and then I didn't, obviously. But now this time I think I started with it, but I didn't use it, and I've been using some. I mean, Togepi or Togekiss or Togetic now. And the Onyx that I got from a trade. Obviously, I don't have my frickin' starter here, but okay. Well, maybe the next time I will, you know, start going this way. Actually, not that way. What am I doing? Going this way. Yes. Oh no, hold on. Am I even going to be able to pass? Oh, for fuck's sakes. Okay, well, if you like the training video, or, you know, videos, then hit like if you really liked it or them, then subscribe if you want to and haven't done that already. Comment and share, hit the bell to be notified when I upload. Check out the links in the description or descriptions, do whatever else you need to do on Odysee or FruitLab or wherever else you may be watching this on if I uploaded it elsewhere in the future. I'm Anti-HyperLink. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, shoes. And if there's someone watching the stream, stay tuned, maybe. Goodbye, shoes. Okay, I'm sorry, I gotta do it again now. If there's someone watching the stream, then I may be doing something else, but don't hold your breath. If you like the video or videos, hit like if you really like it. Or them. If you like the video or videos, hit like if you really liked it or them, and subscribe if you want to and haven't done that already. Comment and share, hit the bell to be notified when I upload. Check out the links in the description or descriptions to whatever else you need to do or want to do on Odysee or FruitLab or wherever else I may have uploaded this in the future. I'm Anti-HyperLinkLive. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, shoes. Goodbye, shoes.